Hello everyone and welcome back to DC Central, and in today's video we'll be going over and discussing the news of the brand new CW release date schedule, which we have finally been given, as the illness has of course delayed all the shows, but we now have release dates of when all of our favourite DC TV shows on the CW will be returning. So as I'm sure of course all of you are aware, and as I've discussed in my last two previous videos, we have had many delays across the film and entertainment industry, and that has very much affected the CW and all of our favourite Arrowverse shows, and that has caused delays on shows such as The Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow and Batwoman. And with that, we have all been wondering and waiting, when are these shows going to return? When are we going to find out when they will return? But the CW has finally come to our rescue, and last night they gave us a schedule of all their shows of when they're going to be returning. Of course, in this video I'm just going to be focusing on the Arrowverse stuff, but we have got release dates for each and every single one of their shows, so if you want to see any other release dates for any other of the CW shows that you're interested in, go over to their Twitter page. You can see it over there, because it's a full release schedule, you know, and everything's coming out now, so we can look forward to that. So let's just dive into them one by one. So, starting on Tuesday, the 21st of April, we're going to see The Flash at 8 PM. So, The Flash Season 6 will be returning with its latest episode on the 21st of April. So, this is basically, of course, going back into its regular time slot, no issue there. So, this is really good news. Of course, The Flash is still in a bit of trouble at the moment, given the fact that they still need to film episode 21 and 22. We have found out recently, thanks to an article from Variety, that they actually have got enough episodes to keep them going up until May the 19th, which obviously starting from April 21st up until the May 19th, that will take them up to I believe around episode 18. That's how many episodes they've got done that are just ready to go, so they can go up to May the 19th, and then once we get there, Stargirl will of course come in and replace it, which I made a video on the other day, so check that out if you want more info on that. But season 6 will be returning on April the 21st, so we can finally get back into that storyline and kind of move that along a little bit. In regards to obviously the last two episodes sort of, you know, 20, 21, 22, when they'll come out, no idea yet. We don't even know when they're going to start filming them yet. I mean, optimistically, it seems like we could be seeing them return to filming in July, but that's all being well. Things could get much worse at this point, so we don't actually know when they will actually start filming The Flash again. It could be much worse. It could be much later. Like, worst case scenario, could keep going till like the end of the year. So, you know, it's very much a watch this space kind of thing. But in terms of the good news that we can focus on in this, it's that The Flash will be returning very, very soon on April the 21st. And following that, on Tuesday the 21st of April at 9 PM, we have the return of Legends of Tomorrow Season 5. This is kind of... Legends is actually the most safe out of all of them, because Legends is actually done. Legends finished filming. Of course, Legends does have less episodes than the other shows, so it's basically a lot safer. Like, they finished they wrapped shooting like a few weeks ago, so they are very much all done and ready to go. Legends can basically just space out their stuff as long as they want to, because they haven't got any real restrictions to worry about, even though they have obviously got a Season 6 to think about, and obviously they have got a Season 6 to meet a deadline for, contractually. Season 5 can basically just take the time it needs to. It's all done, so they can just keep it going. So that'll be coming back on the same night as The Flash on the 21st at 9 PM in its typical time slot. And then, following that, on Sunday, the 28th of April, we will see the return of Batwoman at 8 PM. And Batwoman will be, of course, continuing as is. Now, I can't really talk much about Batwoman because I've actually only just started watching the show. It actually started airing here in the UK last night, so I actually started watching the show now. So I can't really talk about Batwoman in regards to the story, where they're up to, blah, 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 because I don't know. But it's still cool to see it there, and obviously it is coming back, and it has got a 22-episode season as well, I believe. It did get an extended series run, so that's really nice to see, and we will be seeing that return, and that's really cool, although it has actually swapped a time slot, so that's very interesting, so let's just talk about that. So with Batwoman returning in the 8 PM slot, that actually means that Supergirl will actually be returning on April the 28th, the same day, but on the 9 PM time slot. So it seems like Batwoman and Supergirl have swapped dates, if I am reading that correctly. I could be wrong there. I could actually... that might have always been the time slot, but I could be wrong. It seems to me that they have swapped times. Batwoman is now on the 8 PM time slot, Supergirl is now on 9, where I believe it was the other way around before this. But yeah, Supergirl will be returning on the 28th. I think Supergirl is the most interesting out of all the four, because obviously Supergirl is in a very difficult position at the moment, given the fact that Melissa Benoist is basically, for lack of a better phrase, a ticking time bomb because of her pregnancy. So Melissa is going to have to step away from the show at some point, and I know that before the whole illness hit and everything like that, the CW were kind of scrambling to try and find a way to start season 6's filming way in advance. Now, this could actually make that easier, because what they could do is, given the fact that the actors and the cast and the crew have had a bit of a break, kind of a longer break than they'd normally have in between seasons, this could mean that when they actually go back to finish season 5, they could just jump straight into season 6 and just go straight from there and go back to back from that, because again, they'd already had that break that they typically have, especially because I know that the cast of Supergirl, according to Jesse Rath, who plays Brainy, apparently they were going to have a much shorter break this season anyway, the Supergirl cast, because again, they wanted to try and get season 6 done and, you know, at least some of it filmed, because obviously we don't know what season 6 is going to be, we don't know what the story is going to be, and we don't know how they're going to incorporate Melissa's pregnancy, if they're going to incorporate it into the story, or how they're going to send Kara out of the story. Like, we don't know how that's going to happen yet. So it seemed like they were trying to kind of get things done quickly anyway. And while this is obviously a delay, it seems like they might actually be able to incorporate that better, because they can just jump straight into season 6 when they return to filming for the last couple of episodes of season 5. So yeah, I think it's a lot better for them that way. It could work out better, it could be worse, but again, it just kind of, it's a situation, it's so unprecedented, nobody knows what anything is in this particular situation, so it's very difficult to talk about, but I think it's very cool to kind of see that, you know, we do have these release dates. So Supergirl is going to be returning for season 5 on April the 28th at 9 PM, just after the return of Batwoman season 1. So that's everything, that's the news. I apologize for this video not being particularly in-depth or anything like that, but I mean, again, there's not really that much to talk about here. I just wanted to let you guys know about the schedules and about the returning. Basically, everything is returning as is. It's just that we have The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow returning on April the 21st on at 8 PM and 9 PM respectively, and then Batwoman and Supergirl will be returning on the 28th of April at 8 and 9 PM respectively, but it seems like those two have swapped the time slots. So, you know, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. What do you think about the new schedule? What do you think about the time slots? Are you excited about the returns? And which show are you most looking forward to? Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, guys, if you want to see more DC content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. And I hope to see you guys again next time.